Hey guys, I am Blacksmith, and in this video I am going to show you how to make a free outro like this one. So in order to make an outro like that, you're going to need to download GIMP. If you don't already have GIMP or know how to use GIMP, then you could see my tutorial on it right over here. Click on that please, because this tutorial is all about GIMP. So if you don't know how to use it, or Photoshop, then you really need to know how to use it. So click on it right over here if you don't. Okay, so once you know how to use GIMP and have downloaded it, you're going to open it up and click on File, New, and then make the width 920, and then make the height 1080. This is actually 1080p, and it's like high definition. So now that you have the background, you can start posting your little icons on here for Facebook, Twitter, your channel, whatever you really want. Okay, so if you want the Facebook and Twitter icons, you're going to go onto this website that I left in the description. It's called Iconspedia. Basically it has all different types of icons, from the YouTube symbol to the Twitter. They don't have Twitch TV, so if you're a Call of Duty player, you're just going to have to find it on Google Images. So I'm just going to download this one. Okay, so once you click on the image that you want, you're going to download it as a PNG if you have a Mac or Linux, or a ICO if you have a Windows computer, but you can really just download it either or. So I'm going to download it as a PNG now. PNGs work a lot better for both Windows and Mac and Linux, so you could do either or. So once that you've downloaded them, you're just going to go into File, Open as Layer, and you just have to find them in your Downloads folder. It's right over here. So I'm going to open the Twitter one, and I'm going to just put it in the bottom left hand corner right over here. And by doing that, you can see that right over here it's going to tell you exactly how much that you've moved it on the X and Y coordinate by pixels. So if you want to have a very precise location of where you want your Twitter icon, or any other icon for that matter, you could tell. So I want it probably 100 by 100. So okay, so I went a little bit over that on the X coordinate, so let me just do that. And 100 by negative 100, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's about as best as I can do. So yeah, I'm going to put my Twitter icon there, and then I'm probably going to have my Facebook icon about 100 pixels away from it. So let me just open up my Facebook icon right now. Okay, so they're side by side. So I'm going to move this about 100 pixels away, give or take a few. As you can see on the bottom, I'm moving it about 100 pixels away. So I think it looks nice. These are both on the bottom left-hand corner. I really wouldn't choose these two styles of pictures, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one and replace it with one that I like a little bit better. So yeah, I replaced it with this icon. I like it a lot better because if they match the style, if the style matches between your two icons, then it's going to look a lot better, obviously, and people will actually probably click on them a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to upload my avatar. Usually you have a YouTube avatar. If you don't already have one, make one. It's just the thing that it's just a picture that symbolizes you on YouTube. So I'm gonna open this up, and as you can see, it's extremely large. Now you don't want it this large. You probably want it about the same size, well, a little bit bigger than these two icons. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the measurement tool, and I'm going to measure the exact size of Twitter. So it's roughly 230, 240. So I'm probably going to make this close to 300 or 400 pixels, which is about, there's just a little less than half the size of this. So it should look a lot better if I place it over here. So I'm going to do that now. In order to do that, click Open. select the picture that you want. I've shown this to you in my last GIMP video, but just in case you didn't see it, let's go into the picture, click on image, scale, and then make it whatever you want. I'm gonna make it 300 in this case. I think that's appropriate. No, actually, I think I might make it a bit bigger. So I'm gonna undo that last action, and I'm going to make it probably like 400 is a decent size. I wanna fill up a decent section of my outro. So we're just going to save it. I'm not going to export it as the same thing, so I'm going to do GalacticsTutorials Avatar 1, and I'll export it. And then I'll just close this. I don't really want to save it. So I'm going to remove this little section right over here, and I'm going to import my other one. Okay, so I have this positioned nicely over my Facebook and Twitter, but I'm not quite sure where the middle is between these two, so I'm not going to measure specifically, but I'm going to just take a good guess, and I'll move it, I don't know, I guess 200 up, if that looks good. Yeah, it looks pretty nicely. And I'm going to write a couple little text boxes over here after I finish with the other pictures. Okay, so if you want to put the video part of your outro, like the last video that you made in your outro, then you're really going to want to go into YouTube itself, and you're going to want to either go like this format or this format of YouTube, depending on like how big you actually want the image to be. So I'm going to just screenshot this right now. This is just the template for like how big it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to take a screenshot right over here. Now I have an application called I think it's like Gazo, yeah, G-A-Z-O or something like that, and it takes screenshots. So I'm going to take this screenshot and I'm going to import it right over here. Okay, so I like the size of this. It's a decent size, so I'm going to take it and put it right over here, and then I'm just going to drag it probably about 100, maybe 200 at the most. I don't know. Let's see. I have to move the X coordinate a little bit more, and actually it looks pretty nice over here, so I might just leave it like that. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. I could probably add something over here. I think I'm going to add the Galactics tutorial text, so I'm going to do that. Actually, I had a second thought. It's really nice if you have a subscribe button right over here. It is really good for your viewers, and it would take them right to your channel, and it's very nice. I know there's a subscribe button under the video, but it looks very professional if you have like a really nice one right over here. So I've pre-downloaded a subscribe button image. It's on the internet somewhere. Just Google it. I don't really know. So I'm opening it as a new file, and as you can see, it is absolutely gigantic. It's also not in PNG format. So I'm going to try to decrease this as best as I can. So I'm going to go into the measuring tool. I'm going to measure here to here, and that's approximately 900 pixels. So I'm going to make this 800, or, well, 900 is good, I suppose. 900 would be a nice size. So let's scale this down to about 900 in width. Okay, that's nice. And now I'm going to just to select it, so I'm going to add an alpha channel to this, and then I'm going to use the free select tool because I like that one a bit better than the others, and just gonna select it, and I'll open it up. I'll open up the PNG, that is. I'll open it up right over here, and it's a nice size subscribe button. So I'm going to put it right under here, and then I'm just going to drag it probably about 200 pixels down. maybe a little bit less, I don't know. 200 is a nice size, so yeah, right over here. I think it looks pretty nice over there, so I'm going to leave it. And now I'm going to start with the text. I'll work on the background a bit later. So, basically for the text, you're just going to want to just open a text box. You don't really need anything too fancy, so you can see, you can say something like follow me on Twitter, and I'll just proceed with the Facebook and everything else, and I'll try to make it look a little bit nicer afterwards. Okay, so I put in all my text boxes, but the text doesn't look that great, so I'm going to position it so that I like where the text is. So I generally like having the text box kind of like touch the top of my picture. So I'm going to increase it by 30. See how that works now. Probably going to make it more. I like to bold it personally. So, there we go. Yeah, I personally like to bold mine. Let me just increase it. Nope, that's too much. Just make it so that you can see about there. So that's pretty nice. So now I'm going to go on to this and etc. So yeah, I just bolded everything and I made it look a bit nicer by again placing the text box just right over here, as you can see. Looks very nice. But you probably want to work on the background. So in order to just get a new background, you're going to just delete the last background. It's right over here. Yeah, delete layer, and it's going to make this transparent. Now, if you want like if you already have a pre-assembled image that's HD and you really like it, then you could upload it right. You can import it right now, like open as layer. But I'm going to find a picture on Google Images that I like a little bit better. Okay, so I found a really cool picture that looks really nice. So I'm going to find it. I forgot what I saved it as. I saved it as Apple Galaxy. So let me just go up to here, and it should be over here. I'm not sure if I set it in alphabetical order, so let me just type it Apple. And there it is. So open. And as you can see, it covers everything. So in order to stop that, just drag it over here and drag it to the bottom. And it looks really nice, but as you can see, the text doesn't quite show that nicely. But that's cool. All you have to do is change the color, and I'm going to change it to something like white. White or black. You could change it to whatever color you want, but white or black stands out. I might change it to neon green. But in order to save it, you could just export it. Export to whatever you want. I'm going to export it to Galactics Outro. And I preferably like to save it as a JPEG because you can get the highest quality. And actually, you're going to save the project because you're probably going to want to edit it sometime in the future if you don't like it. So just save it to whatever you want. I like to save it to YouTube channel 2012. That's my preferable folder. Once that you've finished your picture, you're going to want to go into a movie editing software, preferably Imovie, because you could put a video on a picture. But there are some different types of software that you could use. You could use Sony Vegas, pretty much any video-on-video movie editing software. I'll leave some links in the description for movie editing software in the description. Now, I preferably like to set my clip to 10 seconds because it's not too long and it's not too short. It doesn't really take that much time off your video, but it allows your viewer to see your last video. Now, I'm going to just upload. I'm just going to take my last video that I made, which was how to make a capture card, whatever, and I'm going to put picture in picture. And now, as you can see, you can move the video around. Now that's why we use this template, so we know where to put the video each time. And we just make it so that you can't see the background image anymore. It looks very nice. And what I personally like doing is I like right-clicking this and detaching the audio. because I don't really want to hear my last video. I want to have some background music or something like that. So I'm going to go and get some background music. Okay, so if you want to get loyalty-free or copyright-free music for your outro or intro or whatever you really want, you can go on incompetech.com/music/royalty-free. I'll leave the link in the description. I already found a song that I like. It's right over here actually, so kind of like wallpaper. There we go. I'm not even moving. The capture card. It's pretty silly. So if you have a certain clip that you like, and it's not working that properly, you could always go into clip trimmer and you can like move it wherever you want. And I'm actually moving it right over here, but I don't quite like that, so I'm just gonna have me unpacking the capture card, and I'll look kind of weird doing that. So let's do it. No, I don't want to play with you. Screw you. Click done. Okay. Here we go. Looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? So yeah, that's pretty much how you make an intro. Now I will set it up on YouTube. Alright, so I'm on my other YouTube account. I made an outro, as you can see right over here. So I'm just gonna skip to the end, and it looks pretty nice, right? So yeah, if you want to know how to get the annotations, it's really simple. All you have to do is add a spotlight and just go over it with your video. Make sure you get the outer edges. It looks very nice if you get the outer edges, but it does take a little bit of time. So I've done that with all of the different icons. But if you want to add a link, it's pretty simple. Just click the link button. However, you may have noticed that you cannot like specifically make a link to Facebook, make a link to Twitter. So what I've done is for my links to Twitter and Facebook, right, this one, I've linked it to my channel. And the reason I did that is because on the right-hand corner of your channel, I will show you right now. On the right-hand corner of your channel, you can leave links to your Twitter, your Facebook, or your website, or whatever you have. I put my Twitch TV over here, my Facebook and Twitter. But yeah, really, whatever you have, you can link it to that, so it's very nice. I just left a little note right over here. The Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch TV will take you to our channel, where you can find them on the right side of it. Obviously, YouTube allows you to link to other videos, so this link to the other video, which right over here, I think, yeah, I'll actually link you to my last video, and it's very nice. But yeah, this I set for my subscribe button. You can actually set you could set it to a subscribe or fundraising project actually, so that's pretty nice. And all you have to do is publish it. I usually like leaving it at the last 10 seconds so you can expand the time, or you can shorten it manually, or you can just you can edit it right over here. So yeah, guys, I hope this helped you. Thanks for watching. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.